Welcome to the Rethink Vertical podcast, where we cut through the hype. This podcast brings you emerging aviation technology insight without the fluff, so you know where the industry is today to shape the future of tomorrow.
So have you seen that, or have you also found that like explaining what you do and how you got here to an investor is still remains a challenge, like why they should, give you funding in the first place?
Yeah, so there was a certain point in time where we actually stopped having some of those conversations and focused on the government customer. And it's really staying revenue focused with doing the R&D, doing getting those sole source contracts that we can take and, really take what we've built and then go scale that on with the federal end users and customers. That's where we ended up putting a lot of our focus on. And it's not, we run into all flavor of investors, as any founder will. Some that, it's just not a right fit for them or their portfolio invest in, but very respectable. Some that, just didn't get it, which, when anyone's going out trying to raise money or build a company, the common and frequent answer is going to be no. And then like copy, paste, repeat, 90 times.
Right.
So, but it's really how's that no delivered that I listen for. And I think this has been talked about a bunch, but a lot of investors are very, hardware averse and the things that they don't know averse, but it's the ones that we found most interesting were we ran into a few who understand our space and are experts in it. They've lived their entire lives in the space, and their responses when we had those pitches with them was, no one's doing this like you are. We see that there is an aggregate of folks that tell you no, but we can see the same vision on where you're going because we know the space, and no one's solving this problem. And they've then backed us. We've got one group that's done that with us with some pre-seed. And then we, Techstars, some of the folks there that were out of the Space Accelerator, Jonathan Pinsky and him, and that crew, they got that from. Yeah. I don't want to speak for them, of course, but in general, that's kind of where the feedback that we started to see. And it's getting those core folks who really understand that vision and getting those folks to say yes. That I think opens up some of the doors with folks that said, we kind of get it, but are still a no for now. And now, we'll see what happens. We're still, revenue focused with government contracts that have been, building the company.
If you'd like to be a part of the UAS Cluster Initiative community and get access to more of our content, check us out at www.uascluster.com.